at the end of the day, you've paid 3,000, you've made back a profit of 3,000, break even, right? But what did you get? You get 30 customers that's already paying, exactly who you're looking for, your target audience. You get a list of like 10 per day, that means 300 leads that first raise their hand and say, yeah, I'm actually interested, but I don't know whether I want to buy now, but I want to call you, or I want to speak to you, right? Because you spoke to 10 a day, you close one, and that's the worst case scenario, if you're not good at sales. So you got a list of 300 people that later on you could put in your database, and you can accumulate this number of people who are interested in your product. So for, let's say, a year, that is how many people? 3,600 new people that you could put your message in front of for your next promo for next year. You get what I'm saying? So you're accumulating, but did you pay any money? You didn't, because remember, you put in 3,000 and you made back a profit of 3,000. This is hard to get. I know it's hard to get, but this is what we do. So this is what I've been trying to tell people. You can get customers for free. Get customers for free, yes. So this is, if you've heard of a funnel, right? If you're doing an online marketing funnel, even offline funnel, the first funnel you have to create is you got to figure out how to create a break-even funnel. How do you create a way, step by step, from finding your target audience to putting an offer in front of them, to closing them, and that all is a break-even. Why? Because that 3,600 people list of customers and target audience, it's free after that. It's yours forever. It's free. That means anything that they buy after this is already 100% profit. You don't have to buy them anymore. It is zero cost, right? I know, it's crazy. So you only pay once for that list. But that list you get and you can sell them forever. So if you have a way to get new customers for free, you have a winning strategy. Now, what I want to talk about, let's open this up. No, let's not. Let's just do it as it is. Cool. Okay. Now, marketing, right? So marketing, what's the point of marketing? Is we want to get leads who are interested, right? Leads who are interested. So what we're going to do with those leads who are interested, we want to speak to them, put our message in front of them, close them, and then they pay us money for the service. Great. So these are two separate things, right? Prospecting, getting leads, and marketing and stuff like that. Once it's already okay, interested people go to this side, and then this side will close. So usually, how do businesses do this? So there's a few ways, right? They think about, okay, how do I get in front of the people who are my target audience? Okay, so where is my target audience hanging out? That's where I want to be, and I want to put this message right in front of them. Great. So what are the options? There are options. There's conferences, right? So I'll put that here. So there is conferences, one. So when there's a conference, a seminar, you know how they put the goal, sponsorship, whatever sponsorship. So you sponsor, you pay a certain amount of money to get in front of those people, sometimes out of 50,000, 100,000, 20,000, whatever the amount is, so that you get in front of the exact target audience you want. Perfect, right? But is it an immediate close? No, right? Not immediate close. So there's no guarantee of profit, but you still pay. You pay money just to put your message right in front of the right people, with the hopes of later on your salesperson or whatever your funnel is, mechanism to close them works, right? Okay. Same with malls. So last time I used to do unit trust, we do road shows. How much you pay for road shows? 2,000, 3,000. Right? We do sometimes 2 or 3 times a month. Why? Because we know our target audience is there, and just having that booth, paying 3,000, does it mean that we make money from it? No, right? because the mechanism, the way of us going to close them is the salesperson there. So now it's up to the salesperson to close them. But it's up to the mall to give you the right leads, right? Actually, no, it's not. It's up to you to choose the right malls. Okay. The other one is what? Other businesses. So if you see another business has the type of audience that you want, you could offer them like a joint venture, or you pay them some money to blast out into their email so that their audience sees your message. But is it a guarantee that you make money? No, you still have in that mess. You still have to close them. After they see the message, send to your salesperson and close. Great. What other things? Events, right? So I used to play a lot of football last time. Football has sponsors. Why do people have sponsors there? So that the right target audience who wants to sell sports goods will see that message, say, hey, interesting, I want to go and check out that place. So they still have to go to that place, to that shop and buy those goods, right? So all they're paying money as a sponsor, 5,000, 10,000, whatever it is, just so that to put the message in front of the right audience. Same with TV and billboard. This is even crazier. So TV and billboard says, hey, at this certain area, there's this specific target audience will look at the message. So if you want to put your message so that people will see it, you can put it there for what? 50,000, 100,000, sometimes even 1 million, right? But is it a guarantee that you would get money from that? No, right? So there must be a way they'll see it. They say, oh, interesting. They'll go to the shop and buy. The salesperson still have to sell. Great. What other things? Apartments. So apartment buildings, where you see flyers and stuff like that, right? So you still have to pay the guy who wants to put in the flyers, print the flyers. That will cost about 1,000, 2,000 ringgit or whatever the amount is, if it's beautiful. And then you put it inside the apartment building postcodes, or you put it inside, put it on the car windshield or whatever it is. Is it a guarantee that you make money? No, right? They'll see, they'll read it, they have to go to a landing page, they have to go to the website or meet a person or call someone, and that person will have to close. Great, right? Is it a guarantee? No. What else is there? There is social media, same. Social media is the same. If you do ads, it's not a guarantee you make money. You just make sure we're targeting that the right people see it. Same with also Google, right? Okay. Now, think about this. So all these are just how to generate leads, how to put your message right in front of the right person, okay? So that they can buy something. And then later on, hopefully, you'll make some money, okay? So what do you, how much have you spent on this, right? So you spend, let's say, you pick the booth or whatever it is, right? So you spend 3,000 ringgit. Okay, 3,000 ringgit. You pay 3,000 ringgit to put your message in front of these people. And what do you get at the end of it? I don't know, right? I don't know what you get. Okay, so let's say you get people who inquire. You get a list of names. You get what do you call it? You maybe get some sales, and maybe you make some money, right? So if you pay 3,000 ringgit in any of these, and then at the end of doing all this, you get 3,000 ringgit. Is that a good investment? Yes, it's a good investment, because what happened was you put 3,000 ringgit, then, well, of course, you have to do the work and all stuff, doing all this. Then you get a list of people who are interested, your target audience. That list you can resell again to them, other things. Then you get some people who actually purchase, great. And then you get money, 3,000 ringgit. So you didn't lose anything. You didn't lose any money, right? So minus all the costs, blah, 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 blah. Okay, good. So that's a good amount. Okay, so that means in actual fact, you made, in money-wise, you made like 4,000 ringgit, minus all the cost of the person, minus all the cost of whatever cost, okay? Which you make back 3,000. Good, so that's a good campaign. But what you had to do was, you actually had to do all these things. You actually had to go and create the campaign for the conference, right? You have to choose the conference. You have to do all those advertising stuff, right? You have to put what are the creatives, what is the word. So those also you have to pay. So that means this is not the price. What you will still have to pay all the prices of creating that ad or that whatever to put it on the billboard or put it at the events, right? That offer, you have to create it, spend time. Or social media, you have to manage it and all those things, right? Okay, now, what if instead of TV events, it is Automate Malaysia. Automate Malaysia. So Automate Malaysia, or what we call performance marketing or chatbot marketing, does the same, right? You pay a certain amount. After you pay a certain amount, all you say is, I want a hot lead. Doesn't matter where I get it, right? Same with the TV or billboard, same, right? So that the message gets in front of the right person. Then, with the hopes of later on, you get to close them. The difference is that with TV, events, all these things, you are not sure, right? Because your guys are sitting down at your shop, and whoever comes in, comes in. Do you know, is this person from the TV? No. Do you know, is this person from the events? No. You cannot really track, right? Unless you're good at Google social media. But the sheets and flyers, right? If you don't do it properly, you cannot track where this person coming in came from. Okay, and it takes a long time. But no matter what, you still, even your guys, your salesperson still have to close them, right? Okay. But with chatbots, with Automate Malaysia, with us, you pay a certain amount for service, right? And what you get is a consistent flow of the right people, just like all the others, consistent flow to you saying that this person is interested right now, where you can call right now, right? Immediately, the phone call, you call, they get a phone call right now. Hey, I saw you're interested. Would you like to whatever. So you know exactly how many, let's say 10 of these per day. And from this 10 per day, you get to close, I don't know, one. Means one new customer a day for every day for a month, 30 customers. So think about it. All you need to do is make sure that at the end of the month, you make back minus all the costings of the manpower, the cost of the product, whatever, that you make back profit of 3,000 ringgit. That's it. Therefore, at the end of the day, you've paid 3,000, you've made back a profit of 3,000, break even, right? But what did you get? You get 30 customers that's already paying, exactly who you're looking for, your target audience. You get a list of like 10 per day, that means 300 leads that first raise their hand and say, yeah, I'm actually interested, but I don't know whether I want to buy now, but I want to call you, or I want to speak to you, right? Because you spoke to 10 a day, you close one, and that's the worst case scenario, if you're not good at sales. So you got a list of 300 people that later on you could put in your database, and you can accumulate this number of people who are interested in your product. So for, let's say, a year, there is how many people? It's 3,600 new people that you could put your message in front of for your next promo for next year. You get what I'm saying? So you're accumulating. But did you pay any money? You didn't, because remember, you put in 3,000 and you made back a profit of 3,000. This is hard to get. I know it's hard to get, but this is what we do. So this is what I've been trying to tell people. You can get customers for free, right? But they, people are willing to pay TV and billboard, but they don't know how much is coming in. But they'd rather pay hundreds of thousands. They'd rather go to events and sponsor an event, 5,000 ringgit. Do they know what they're getting back? They don't know what they're getting back. They'd rather go to the mall and then pay 3,000 ringgit to do one time that weekend only, right? One weekend to do it, and they get what? They work so hard. They put the person over there. What do they get? Do they get even 300 leads? That's hot. Do they get even those 30 sales? Right? I don't know. Right? But they still have to do that work rather than just waiting and then just closing, right? The effort of actually doing the booth is tiring. Why? Why would you want to do it yourself? So because there are two parts of it. A lot of people get confused. Generating leads, which is prospecting, and closing the sale is two different things. What if you don't have to do this part, the prospecting part? Why just do the closing part, right? Which is what these things are, right? So for TV and billboard, they don't want to prospect, so they want a TV to prospect. But not good, you cannot track. With performance marketing, chatbot marketing, that's what I'm trying to do. I hope this is kind of clear. It's tough to explain this for, you know, it's a little bit like mind-boggling. Really, can I get customers for free? Yes. So this is, if you've heard of a funnel, right? If you're doing an online marketing funnel, even offline funnel, the first funnel you have to create is you got to figure out how to create a break-even funnel. How do you create a way, step by step, from finding your target audience to putting an offer in front of them to closing them, and that all is a break-even. Why? Because that 3,600 people list of customers and target audience, it's free after that. It's yours forever. It's free. That means anything that they buy after this is already 100% profit. You don't have to buy them anymore. It is zero cost, right? I know, it's crazy. So you only pay once for that list. But that list you get and you can sell them forever. So if you have a way to get new customers for free, you have a winning strategy. So if you want to figure out how to do that, right? It's you know what? Let me show you. Why don't I show you how we did it for some, okay? I'll show you. Okay, so this is one that we did for Datin Jeanette, right? So for Datin Jeanette, she has a future wellness center. So what we want to do is we want to convert and excite their new customers, so they know that if somebody goes inside the wellness center, goes to that beautiful place, check it out, right? So that's Datin Jeanette and Nini. If somebody just walks in there, they're gonna be so wow. They're gonna, you know, it's like there's like 3-4 spas there, different types. There's so many floors, there's event places. So they just need to get people in. Great, okay. So and they know if people walk in there, they'll buy other stuff. Cool. So what we did was we did a campaign to do. So we did a campaign. Doesn't matter. Don't figure out the campaign. The how is not important, right? The what. What do they get at the end? Okay, so I'm just going to breeze through this. We did a campaign. It's going to go to the bot. The chatbot is going to qualify them, whether it's the right person or not. If it's the right person, we're going to get a contact, put an email. After that, we're going to give that thing that we said we promised them, and then we inform right away their salesperson that, hey, this person is already interested. They said they want to come over. Rather than waiting for that person to call, why don't you call first, right? So it's email. We also give inside Messenger right away. They can click and call right away. So for example, like this, right? They can call right away. So that means while the person is actually chatting with the chatbot, they can receive a call and say, hey, I see that you're chatting with the bot. Would you like to book a spot already right now for our package? Our package is 138, etc., like that, right? Because they already saw on Facebook, they saw, hey, it's quite interesting. I want it. It looks beautiful. I want to go. Now, somebody's calling them and speaking to them. It's great, right? Then what? Then for those who they cannot call right away or didn't answer, they can just live chat right away, talk, and then book a spot or whatever. So this is what I'm talking about, the end result. Right? So the end result is what's important. The end result, so they get first name, last name of the person. They got a phone number, they got the email, they got the gender, locale, the language, the ID. So these yellow parts here is what the salesperson said, right? So they said, okay, the customer responded here. So they responded to this lead at this date. And then the customer said, okay, I want to book, what's this booking date? Or the date that they, sorry, this one is what day they responded. This is the date where they actually make the booking. Sometimes they have to follow up and stuff like that, right? Cool. So this one actually followed up the next day. Then this is the day where they made the booking. They made the booking for what day for the appointment? For 30th of August, right? Cool. And then some notes. And then this column is the purchase. What did they buy? Okay, of course, some of them say, I'm interested, I want to buy, I want to come tomorrow and I plan to buy maybe 2. Okay, so we see here 150 flow credits. 150 flow, one credit is 100 ringgit lah. So this person bought 150 credits. Some bought 138 credits because this is a 138 ringgit punya, what you call it, promo. Fine. Okay, fine. But this is what's important. From this campaign we did in a week, it's a week, 1 week campaign. We've got 1, 2, 3. This is the results. Okay, the result is here. In 1 week campaign, 500 ringgit. They got total leads 55 leads. Cool. Okay, quite not bad, right? And from these 55, 15 of them actually scheduled to come. Cool. Yeah, it's cool. So let's say 30% of these people dropped and didn't come. Only 10 came. So 10 times 138 is what? 1,380 ringgit. And they spent 500 ringgit. Okay. Let's say from there, the 1,380, blah, 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 they minus here, minus there, they got a profit of 500 ringgit. So if they profit 500 ringgit, they paid 500 ringgit. Did they lose any money? No, they did not lose any money. Okay, they broke even. But what did they get? They got 55 leads that raise their hand, say, hey, I'm interested, but I'm not, I can't buy now. They got 10 people who buy, or 15 who actually purchased, but 10 who showed up, right? These are customers already. So they spend no money. But they got this. Okay, if I were to come to you and you didn't know all of this, you did not know all of this, you did not know, and I come to say, hey, Mr. Entrepreneur, business owner, what if I told you that I can give you customers for free, you don't have to pay anything. I give you 55 leads in this whole 1 week. People who are interested, you can call them back in whenever they may be interested. They want a perfect customer for you. Okay? And then from those 55, 15 will be your customer. They'll buy something from you. Okay? I've got this. It's here. I'll give it to you. Do you want it? How much? You be sure? How much you pay this? Nothing. You pay nothing for this. Would you want it? How many times would you say yes? You will say yes. Right? I know, this is like, it's very hard to explain this, but if you're a business owner, you would pay this amount every month. If I said I could do this to you every month, pay a certain amount, right? And then I give you back that same amount at the end of the month, plus 55 new contacts and 15 customers. So, that's what I wanted to share. And, I had a conversation today and I thought I needed to explain this. Alrighty, thanks for listening. Catch you on the other video.